Hello my fellow readers. Today I'm going to be opening up another FairyLoot. What one are we up to now? This must be the October box. If my calculations are correct. And I do know, is this October or is this September? I thought September was the other one. Let me peek. October, I'm right. And I do know what's in this box. I saw spoilers for both of them. And it doesn't matter. Let's just go for it. I forgot this was it. Okay. And I think that they knew that a lot of people knew what it was because there was a special where you could put in to get overlays for the adult fiction book. I'm going to open that one last, obviously, because I always do. So we're going to start with the YA. So this is the Young Adult Fantasy box for October 2025, marked by magic, and the book in question is, I forgot to open it. I'm so ill-prepared today. Is Thorn Season by Kira Azar. I don't know if I'm saying that right. In a kingdom where those who wield secret and deadly magic risk execution, Alyssa must conceal her powers to survive. Amidst a court of hidden agendas and dangerous allies, she must become sharper than the thorns that surround her. Your FairyLoot exclusive edition has a redesigned cover with artwork by Curry Huang, a colorway variation of the trade cover as a reversible dress jacket, so I look forward to seeing that. Artwork with foil on the hardcover by Madeline Design. Foiled character artwork on the end papers by Colissimi. Don't know if I said that right. A digitally sprayed at 4-edge by Curry Huang with top and bottom edges and author letter bound into the book with a digital signature and bonus content and annotated chapter. Okay, and there's the little artwork from the card. And take a look. It's very lovely. Oh, I just noticed that that's the character there. I do like this cover. I actually have an edition of this book. It's smaller. It's not the traditional trade edition either. It was a recover. I don't remember where I got it from, if it was just a pre-order thing, but it does have like sprayed edges. I don't know which one I'm going to keep, honestly. I mean, I don't know if I'm going to keep that one. I don't know. We'll see what I do. I committed my second treasonous act of the day and reached for my specter. I forgot that the magic. Anyway, it reeled out of me like a thread from an eternal skein, and I exhaled as the ever-present tightness eased within me. That's the quote from the back. So I'm going to remove this, and we'll see what this reversible one looks like. So this is done in a periwinkly kind of color. And this one on the back, it says, "Court is filled with charming vipers," I said, chin lifted. "But charming or not, we are vipers all the same." Nice. And I have finished this book already. I think I had the ARC from NetGalley for the audio version. So here's underneath. It is a court intrigue type book where the main character goes to the palace and is trying to hide the fact that she has this ability because, as it said in the brief description, it is, I guess, against the law. Like, she could be killed, she could be executed for having her abilities. So she hides that. She's like trying to get closer to the, is he prince, king, ruler person, emperor? I don't remember what his title is. She's trying to get closer to him. At the same time, she meets someone else who turns out to be part of the rebellion, and he's trying to get her to join them. So there's kind of like a love triangle in there, and she is just trying to do what is best for her in order to survive. And I'll see if that is how this agrees with me. But you can sort of see even here, like the whole, like, it's a love triangle. In the kingdom of Daradon, I hope I'm saying that right because I do not remember how they said it in the audio, a persecuted few are wielders, able to exert a physical power that extends beyond their visible body, a shimmering tendril that can pick a lock, a gentle coil that reaches out to give a loving caress, or an inexorable rope that will kill man before he knows it. It is around his neck. Okay. Feared and mistrusted for this ability, wielders have always been hunted. Alyssa Payne, heiress of a noble lineage, daughter of a hunter family, is also a wielder. So her family will hunt down and persecute people who are wielders, but it just so happens that she herself is a wielder, which of course she keeps hidden. As she approaches her 18th season, Alyssa knows she has escaped execution so far only through painful self-control and the fragile efforts of her beloved father. Summoned to the harsh and glittering royal court for the debutante season, Alyssa finds herself trapped in a web of hidden intentions and caught between two equally dangerous men. One is a brutal ruler with the handsome face of a fairy tale prince who would see her destroyed in an instant if the truth were known, and the other a beguiling foreign ambassador with secret agendas of his own. It's Rose season at the palace, but Alyssa knows that survival will depend on being the most vicious of the thorns. So yeah, I think I did do a pretty good job summing up what happens in this book. There's a love triangle. She is just trying to do what's best for her in order to survive, and what choice that leads her to, I will leave that up to you if you read the book. I did enjoy this one. It's not my favorite. If I'm looking at YA books from recent times, my two favorites have been Rose Bargain and Language of Dragons. But this one was pretty good. I liked it. I liked it quite a bit. So there you go. And now for the adult book, which I will remove from the packaging before I read about it. And this has been a very anticipated read, I would say, for a lot. The adult fantasy box, the October 2025 theme was Deal with the Devil, and the book is Alchemy of Secrets by Stephanie Garber. Stephanie Garber, of course, wrote Carval, that whole Carval series, and Once Upon a Broken Heart series, which I enjoyed Once Upon a Broken Heart more than Carval. But this is, I think, her debut adult book, I think. Anyway, it is an adult book from her. Doomed to die at midnight, Holland must find the legendary alchemical heart hidden in a magical world beneath Los Angeles. With danger and deception at every turn, she has only hours to uncover the truth and survive. Your FairyLoot exclusive edition has a redesigned cover with artwork by Tom Roberts' illustration and designed by AEA Draws, a colorway variation of the trade cover as a reversible dust jacket, artwork with foil on the hardcover by Sukutangen, I hope, foiled character artwork on the end papers by Evandel Art, digitally sprayed edges on all three sides by Tom Roberts' illustration, and author letter bound into the book with a digital signature, and bonus content, a deleted scene. And it had like a boring card. So let's take a look. Here we go. Da-dun, da-dun, da-dun. And the back of the cover says, "Magic is real if you know where to look." Underneath and inside. There you go. It's not too exciting. I don't remember, did I show? I think I did. The inside of the other book. Yeah, because then I opened it up and I showed images. There you go. There's the artwork. This does not look like too long of a book, which is good. I'm only saying that because I have so much that I'll be doing by the end of the year. But hopefully I can get this in and read it before the end of the year. If not, it'll be early 2026 that I read it. I for sure am going to read it. So the other part that I said, they gave you the option to order, which I did because I did know that it was going to be this book, and I'm hoping that I like it. We'll see. But is overlays for the book. And if you're not familiar with overlays, they are just artwork with scenes, or in this case just the characters. They're just character overlays that you can lay over the pages. And they don't really, because they're sort of see-through, they're nice, they don't interfere with the book at all. Some of them, which I think these are just for the characters, so I don't think it really matters, but I've gotten some from LitJoy, where the overlay, they give you a little list that tells you like where to insert the overlay. So if it's a scene in the book, you insert it in between those pages, and it's super fun. I like it a lot. So I do have overlays from LitJoy for the 2 books, YA books that I mentioned earlier. So The Rose Bargain and A Language of Dragons, I have the overlays for. These I'll just, I guess, find spots for, because it didn't come with a, suggestion. So I'll just pick some places and stick them in here so that I don't damage or lose them. And that will be it. And I do wish that they had some kind of recommendation for where they really fit, because at this point, like, I don't know the characters. Is there a scene where we're introduced where it would be better? I don't know. So I'm just sticking them in there so I don't lose them. They do look really nice with the books. Like, here's one I just stuck in there. It looks really nice. The coloration, of course, matches. I think this one is a little off. So I can feel it at the bottom of the page. We don't want that. All right, good. I might have to move another one, but in general, can't really tell. It's in there. I like it. Okay, so I guess I should probably read the full summary. I should probably read this because I have not read this book yet. You're here because of a story. It starts with a class in an old movie theater, Folklore 517, Local Legends and Urban Myths, taught by a woman called the Professor. Most students believe the professor's stories are just fiction, but Holland St. James has always been convinced that magic is real. Her search for the truth leads her to a dazzling new world, a deadly ultimatum hidden at the heart of Los Angeles, and into the path of a magnetic stranger who claims he's been sent to save her life. But everyone in this intoxicating new world is lying to her, even this stranger. And if she can't figure out whom to trust, her magical reality could change from a Hollywood dream to a nightmare. Alchemy of Secrets is a spectacular new novel from the global phenomenon Stephanie Garber, the multi-million copy best-selling author of the Caraval and Once Upon a Broken Heart series. Fusing spellbinding Hollywood secrets with a cinematic mystery, not history, mystery, it will transport you into another world. So I am actually very interested in this. I think the topic sounds interesting. And yeah. I like the very Art Deco look, so I'm hoping that it fits with the whole setting of the book, and we're just going to have a good time with it. That's what I'm hoping. So there you have it, another FairyLoot monthly book-only box subscription, done and dusted. YA was Thorn Season. You can tell this is a longer book than Alchemy of Secrets. I do not mind, because I've already finished this one, and this one I may be able to get to with that length before the end of the year. So there you have it. We'll read them if they sounded good. That's it for this video. Until next time, bye.